Alright, guys. What is going on? This is Hoodie J, bringing you not a stream, but a preview of what our party is gonna look like for the final battle of Shining Force Boken's Heroes, the mod. And I've had an amazing experience playing this game, so shout out to the modders who modded this game. I didn't even know that these old games can get modded until just a couple months ago. And honestly, this has been basically one of the best discoveries I've ever seen from a gaming perspective. Just because I was like, okay, like these old games you can't really mod, but you can do anything with technology these days, with modern technology and PCs and all that. So, but yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna show y'all a preview of my party members right here, and all of them are all level 15 and above. Okay, so let's start off with the main character, Shiro. As y'all can see, amazing attack of 80, really good defense of 52. While I was actually grinding, I grounded the battle before we encountered Ramladu, and I think once he reached like level 14 or something, his defense went up by 10, just out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? The whole game, I was worried about defense, getting one hit killed physically, and his defense just went up by 10. I'm like, okay, I don't gotta worry about physical attacks as much anymore. As y'all can see, the HP has certainly gone up to 65, which is good, because while I was grounding, the enemies, I think more than half of them, use breath attacks, and breath attacks bypass defense. So they'll consistently do like a fixed amount of damage. So having a really high HP helps with that, and I'm glad our main character is in the 60s for that, which is good. Of course, you got the Chaos Breaker, the main character's weapon, basically storyline weapon. He basically needs to equip it. It's required. Got the Power Ring for extra attack. We got Eat Grass just in case things get a little bit dodgy. And we got Bolt level 2. Bolt level 2 was really good for a lot of chapters, for finishing off like low HP enemies and stuff. But at this rate, I think we're just gonna use the Chaos Breaker, just because the Chaos Breaker has AoE Bolt and does better damage. So yes, this is our main character, Shiro. Agility of 50, which is, I think he's one of the faster characters in a party. So yes, and let's move on to Arthur the Mage. My god, Arthur, base game, leveled him up, pampered him, amazing. Here, nothing changes, still amazing. Let me tell you why. As a wizard, because I think in the base game he's a knight / paladin, right? He uses lances and all that. But here he's a wizard and a mage. Still amazing. You can argue even better. Let me tell you why. So he has blast level 4, which does around 50 plus damage. We're talking about Bolt level 4 levels of damage in the base game, because I think in the base game Bolt level 4 did like 50 to 60 damage, which is obscene. So he has blast level 4, very powerful spell. Volley level 4, personally I haven't tried it, just because another character has another AoE spell that we use a lot. So, but really high HP, 4 less than our main character. 69 MP, which is nice. So he can spam his magic whenever he wants. This spell I don't really use. Volley I'll use on certain occasions, but the two main spells that I use are Blast and Quick. Quick basically speeds us up, and it also gives us a defense increase, which is very nice. Just for those physical attackers, you know. 53 agility, I think he's the fastest character in the party, and he has pretty good defense for a mage slash like a spell user. 49 defense, so his defense isn't to be laughed at, ladies and gentlemen. And he has 63 attack, also not to be laughed at. I've had situations where Arthur was out of MP, and the only thing he can do is attack, and he does surprisingly high damage. So don't overlook, just because I have 80 attack, don't overlook his 63 attack, because those can be useful in the right situations. Moving on now. Next we have Biff. Of course, he is the, what do we call it, the gladiator, or the warrior slash gladiator. So basically, he's Gort. He looks like Gort, and he feels like Gort. So HP a little bit lower per se, is not really the highest. I would like that to be higher as a frontline guy, especially with guys that do breath attacks that do a fixed amount of damage. But he makes up for his low HP and no magic with his Atlas. His Atlas does AoE fire attacks, and I don't think we even have a single fire user, fire spellcaster in our party. So, but he has 80 attack, which is obscenely high. I think it ties our main character for attack. 57 defense, which is higher than our main character. Lackluster move and agility. I mean, what do you expect? He's a gladiator, wears heavy armor and everything. So, what can you say? He is a frontline guy, meant to be in the front lines. You know, get up close and personal with all them enemies. So, yeah, nothing more to say there. Let's check somebody else here. Next one is Domingo. My God. Oh. He is the best character, in my opinion, the best character in the game. The best character in the game by far, in my opinion. Because I missed a quest in chapter 3, I think, where I forgot to talk to a bird, and that was supposed to make a flower and everything. So I missed out on Yogurt. Apparently Yogurt's really good too, but I missed out on him. I'll get him in my other playthrough. I'm doing another playthrough offline, just because I wanted to try out the other party members. But Domingo is the best character in the game. Look at the MP that he has. He's almost level 17, by the way. 99 XP. 92 MP, so he can spam those high level spells. 68 HP, so whenever he does get hit with a breath attack, he'll be fine. Because those breath attacks, from what I've experienced, only deal about 23 to 26 damage. So it never goes up to 30 unless they can crit, but I've never gotten crit on a breath attack before. So yeah, so his HP and MP are super high. Attack and defense, whatever. He's a pure mage, basically. Agility 51, again, one of the faster characters in a party. Move 6, I mean, that makes up for the fact that he's a semi-flyer, so he can occupy basically tiles that can't be occupied with our non-flyers, right? So, but the thing that amazes me about him is Ison level 4 and Freeze level 4, which are both amazing spells. High damage, Ison with high AoE, high range. So you basically can't go wrong with this guy. Can't go wrong. So for those of y'all who are just starting this mod, I recommend you get Domingo. He is amazing. Best character in the game, in my opinion. Lucky to get him early. I think I got him at chapter 1 actually, so not Howard, no. Not Howard. He's not in our party. So next character that we have in our party is our only healer, and in Sophia. Of course, you can see 55 HP, 55 MP, which I'm really disappointed with because our last two spellcasters have 60 plus MP. As y'all can see with Domingo, he has 90 plus MP, and Arthur has 69 I think, or 70 MP. Sophia only has 55, which is worrying because her spells are probably the most MP hungry. Or level 4, which I think consumes 24 MP. Bolt level 4, which consumes 15 MP, and heal level 4, which consumes I think 12 MP. And shield I use sometimes if I know like the bosses or the majority of the enemies use spells. So shield is actually kind of useful. All in all though, as much as her spells are amazing, the fact that she has low MP at this level kind of makes that obsolete, because you'll use a bolt spell here and there, and then she won't have any MP left to use heal or aura whenever you need her to. And you need an extra turn to fill up her MP with elixirs. So really disappointed with her MP, but she's the only healer she's the only healer we have right now, and she's level 15 and promoted. So I don't want to have to level up the other healer to see how she fares. Too much time. So gotta stick with Sophia. She's decent, but in terms of the other party members, I think she's probably the worst, if not bottom tier. So yeah. Next we have Ambien, and to be quite honest with you, Ambien is the only archer that we have. I don't know how she fares versus Lyle or Ken when they're promoted, but she does have a really cool attack animation, which is nice. I'll give her that. 51 HP, 6 MP. I don't use her magic. I don't use aim or anchor. 65 attack, which is nice. 32 defense, which is really low, but she's a ranged attacker, so she's surprisingly not that quick for an archer. Because I think in the base game the archers are really quick. Like Diane and Hans, when you put them in your party and you level them up, promote them, they go first and second. So I'm pretty disappointed at the fact that Ambien is not as quick, but she can reach out and attack when needed to. So she definitely does damage. But all in all, I think she's kind of bottom tier along with Sophia in terms of our party members. I just needed an archer in my party, honestly. So she did. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt though, because she did very well in the last like 6 chapters that we got her. I think we got her in like level chapter 3, and she's been doing very well. So that's why I kept her in my party. I don't think we have an easy. I don't think we would be where we are without Ambien. So yeah. Next we have the monster, Ava. 54 HP, 35 MP. I mean, her MP is acceptable with the fact that she has Blaze level 4. 69 attack and 47 defense. Now, for a frontline guy, like, we have better attackers, but she attacks from 2 tiles away. which is nice. I think Shiro with the Chaos Breaker actually attacks with 2 tiles. So we have options. The thing that makes it stand out is the mobility ring, and she has a move of 8. So she can basically move a lot more than any of our party members can, and she can catch the enemy off guard, which is her role. She gets in there quickly and makes the first attack, and then have the rest of our party members come from behind and kill him. So yes, you'll definitely get your damage here. So if you're out of range with those 2 tiles, you can use Blaze Level 3, which attacks up to 3. So yes sir, Ava, very good, very very good. Next we have Derek, one of our other flyers, and his stats do not show how valuable he is to the party. 76 attack is really fucking good for a flyer. 49 agility, one of the fastest characters in the game. 47 defense, which is pretty good for a flyer actually. Because I think in the base game, the flyers had really low defense and they didn't really evade that much. Not the case with Derek though, because with him being a flyer, his evade rate is super high. I was actually surprised at the amount of times where he got attacked physically and he just evaded the attack. I'm like, oh shit. So he has the Valkyrie, which is a spear, so you can attack from 2 tiles away. But if that's out of range, you can use the Evil Ring for AoE. And if there's more, there's more than one party member and your Evil Ring is gone, because I don't think you can repair the Evil Ring because it's cursed, you can use the Halberd. So either way, you're gonna get your attack, your damage, one way or another with Derek. But again, his stats don't reflect how valuable he is to the team. We'll get to see that live and living color in our finale stream of this game. So, on to the next one. Red. My god. The final flyer of our party. And boy oh boy. He is... You know how I said flyers aren't that tanky? I think blue in the base game was pretty good. Red is the same thing. He might even be better. I'll tell you why. 64 attack and 66 defense. I don't think blue had that high of an attack. So if he and he's a flyer too, and he doesn't evade as much as Derek does, but he evades quite often. And even if he doesn't evade, his 66 defense will be enough to tank the attack anyways. So this guy's basically an all-around tank. And his high HP, if the enemy uses breath attacks, he can survive a couple breath attacks. And if you can't get up close and personal with your enemy, he has Spit level 4, which does around 30 damage, I believe. 30 or 40 damage. It could be high. I could be wrong. But yes, one of the best characters in our party, for sure. I think the three of the flyers in my party are probably the best characters that I have. So yes, Red Graded Dragon, amazing character. If you have him early, keep him. Next we got Adam. And look at his stats. Basically identical to his base game. I think he even has higher attack and defense than in the base game. Because I think in the base game, I did level up Adam one time, and his defense got absurdly high. I think it was around 65, 66. His attack wasn't nearly as high. I think it was around 58 or 60. Not the case here. 67 attack and 69 defense. The tankiest member in our party. 64 HP, which is really high, 51 MP. Because look at all his magic selections. He has shield level 2, just in case Sophia doesn't reach y'all, because she often falls behind anyways. Quick level 2, which I don't use that often because I use quick with Arthur. Boost level 2, which I don't use. I think I only used it one time because boost uses, I think, 30 MP, which is absurd. And laser, probably the most used spell I've used with Adam, because if you can't get up close and personal, laser level 4 attacks up to 4 tiles or 3 tiles. So yeah, I have 2 elixirs with him just because I do spam laser from time to time. If I can't attack him with the 1 tile that he has with his physical attack. So yes, Adam, amazing tank. Next, we have Zinc, the other robot in our party. Basically a worse version of Adam. But that's not taking anything away from Zinc, because his stats are still amazing. Of course, he doesn't have the spell selection that Adam has, but he's still amazing. You know, if Adam can't do anything, Zinc will be the one, and he has a higher attack than Adam. So if not, Zinc is gonna be the one finishing the job for him. Great tank, almost 60 defense, high attack, so what can you say? Similar to Adam. And last but not least, the greater devil himself, Odd-Eye, from Shining Force 2. I think he's from Shining Force 2, I forgot. I haven't played Shining Force 2 in a while. But look at this guy's attack. The highest attack in our party. A staggering 87 attack for Odd-Eye. It's funny too because I was leveling him up from I think he was level 9 or something, and he already had like 79 attack, and his attack just kept increasing. I'm like, bro, what is this guy's attack? This guy's attack is almost 90. Holy crap! That is absurd. Of course, his HP and MP are a little bit lackluster, but that makes up for all of it with his really good defense, which is at 60. He's tankier than us, like the main character. And he has better attack. He's basically a better version of the main character. He has E-Beam, just in case you can't attack with his physical. He has D-Soul, but honestly, D-Soul is too random for me. I mean, with his obscenely high attack, he's mostly gonna be one-shotting most of the enemies anyway. So D-Soul, I don't think plays a role. I mean, it's nice to have, and Sleep I don't use, because Sophia can put enemies to sleep. Actually, I just don't use her as a physical attacker that much. I think the only time where I put an enemy to sleep was with Sophia, and that was against the Necromancer. So, yeah. White ring for the defense and the Levanter for the attack. And I don't think the Levanter drops 100%, so I was very fortunate to get the Levanter from him. So, yes. Check someone else's status. Nope. Alright, folks. This is our party for the final battle, the conclusion, the finale of Shining Force Boken's Heroes. Thank you guys for joining me on the preview of our party. I think we're gonna do okay, unless Dark Dragon is obscenely overpowered. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for joining me on the preview video. I'll see you guys at the finale stream of this game, which I think I'll be streaming on either Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure yet. I got stuff to do this weekend. So, anyways, guys, hope you guys have a good day. This has been Hoodie J, signing out. Peace out, y'all.